Light work.
Like, no reaction. I Katsuki Bakugo.
Oh my god. Oh, Kachan.
You sound like Deku.
Good. I'm trying to
Wait,
sound
do
like
that. Have to like run or just jump now?
I'll try jumping instead of running.
Last player standing. Attackers win.
You guys suck.
Oh my gosh, and you sound like this! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth!
Do it if your mom. What? I'm already doing it if your mom. I already checked her out and I want it. Your mom is pregnant with my quadruplets. Okay? Oh sure. You're getting 4 new siblings. Shut up.
Every time I talk to the people I care about the most, I try to cherish every moment I have with them. The good, the bad, and the horrendous. And this pours over to other aspects of my life, whether it's working at a register or just sitting at the dinner table with my family. I find myself at times taking a step back mentally in those moments to just stare blankly and take in the moment. Not because I have an underlying form of ADHD or something like that. It's because I have just this mini existential crisis at my dinner table that one day my mother will eat their last meal. My hardworking father will step through the front door one last time, and my friends will be on a call with me to hop on the game one last time. This channel itself will post its final video. I don't know when this mentality of mine started, and honestly I wish that this way of thinking developed later on in my life, where I already did everything I wanted, and looking back I would just think, man, where did the time go? Even learning that later on in my life would be a terrifying thought in of itself for me. Even when going to sleep at night, I'm sitting there thinking, though unlikely, this could be the last time my eyes stare upwards to the ceiling, blocking the view of the heavens in the dimly lit night sky. And that I would drift off into slumber, just like the day I lived today. And as I sit there restless on my bed, I just can't help but think that everything will end eventually. The feeling you get when passing an exam that makes up 40 to 50% of the grade in your class. The innocence you once carried in your adolescent years. That girl you share your first kiss with and wonder if you'll spend the rest of your life with. And as you're looking down, you know it's a bulge protruding from their pants, and now you're thinking, man, how did I get debated this hard? Oh my god! The other day, I was cleaning up the garage with my dad, and as we were searching around to organize boxes, he showed me some things of his past. Old gaming consoles that used to be like the next big thing. As so they were advertising, at least. He then pulled out a pager, this electronic device you could message people with. It kind of reminded me of like a flip phone, which to be honest probably was the thing that inspired it. But as he explains all these things, I just zone out. I look around, these electronics around us had their moment. It came and went. Now they reside inside a worn down box, the hopes and dreams of it to be forgotten by the world. Maybe referenced on occasion, but even that ends too. Kind of like a person in a way. They do everything they can to shine, be kind to others that cross paths with them, fall in and out of love, or they choose to avoid that step altogether, or ruin it for themselves. Then, in their latter years, to look back and feast their eyes on the legacy they leave behind. And then, a skeleton, scythe in hand, appears to them, and puts all those hopes and dreams inside an even bigger box, or vase, depending on how you want to go out. And some people don't even get that ideal ending either. Some people get to the shining part and get blown to bits in a foreign land. A drunkard pedaling to the metal T-bones their vehicle. Just suddenly someone's entire body decides to collapse because your heart unequivocally decides to stop. And then that damn skeleton just appears a bit earlier than expected. We come from nothing and return to it shortly afterwards. So in between the 2 points of nothingness, what can our nothingness fill? Say here, or right here even. Okay, let's break it down. Everything ends, empires rise and fall, we get that. But if everything great and wonderful ends, doesn't that go both ways? Everything is finite. Wouldn't all the bad things that happens in one's life just adhere to that same rule set in place? Some of those bad things, yes, are irreversible. But what can Father Time not fix? Wounds he can heal, but the scars will still show. But that scar that still remains can be interpreted in so many ways. One might say that this scar represents the life has not been too kind to them overall. But another one can turn around and proclaim that the scar represents how far I have come as an individual. Maybe. It's all about perspective. I can't tell you how to feel in your tragedies and shortcomings, people. I am not a deity. If you don't agree with me, that's cool. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion no matter what. The one thing I will say is the same thing my manager told me when he was balancing the money at my job. You're only in that mindset for as long as you want to be. I can tell you a million ways on how you can feel in a situation, but it's up to you. Ball is in your court. Will you wallow in your grievances for long or give yourself time to heal and arise from the ashes a renewed person? There's still so much left to do, so much left to see, man, and I would hate to see you topple yourself because you did not allow yourself to recuperate. Look at this duck sitting right here. He could be thinking of anything right now. Maybe he's wondering when that hawk in the sky is gonna swoop in to take him out against his will. Maybe it's asking himself how he plans to pay off his outstanding credit card debt. Or possibly wondering when that lanky figure with that small shiny box in his left hand is gonna pass a couple breadcrumbs his way. F what the sign says. Do you know how terrified my parents were when I said I wanted to drop my love for basketball to create YouTube videos? They were horrified. But I find more solace and enjoyment doing this than crossing up egotistical people at my local gym. Oh, well, that just seems kind of stupid, don't you think? Get a real job. Well, excuse me, my guy. I did not know I was living my life according to what you value in this world. With the many regrets that will be on my deathbed, one of them will surely be your obnoxious comment you gave me a whole lifetime ago. It does not hurt to try. So, with that being said, go out. Find the time to do something with your life. 7 wonders in the world make your life the 8th. So, when that fateful day comes and that skeleton with the scythe appears, hopefully you'll be more fulfilled and at peace when placed in your own box, like the many ones that still remain in my garage.